Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we are going to talk about the different blended learning models. I hope you already know about them by going through the previously assigned readings. By the end of this module, you will know more about the different blended learning methods, what each of its models signifies, and the different tools and apps you can use in blended learning class. After finishing the lecture and assignments, you will also be able to decide which particular blended learning methods seem more reasonable for you to try out with your students. As you can see from this figure, blended learning is a pedagogical approach to learning and teaching which combines face-to-face classroom methods inherited from the traditional brick-and-mortar classroom with computer-mediated activities in order to deliver smooth instruction to the students. These are some of the classification of blended learning models that are currently in use. The first one is the rotation model, which involves the regular flipping between traditional classroom teaching and online learning. There is a further classification among the rotation model as well. A particular similarity between the classification is they have at least one component as online teaching and learning. The station rotation model allows students to rotate through stations on a fixed schedule, where at least one of the stations is an online learning station. The model is most common in elementary schools because teachers are already familiar rotating in centers or stations. The lab rotation model is like a station rotation, which allows students to rotate through stations on a fixed schedule. However, in this case, online learning occurs in a dedicated computer lab. This model allows for flexible scheduling arrangements with teachers and other paraprofessionals and enables schools to make use of existing computer labs. In the flipped classroom model, the traditional relationship between class time and homework is flipped. Students learn at home via online coursework and lectures, and teachers use class time for teacher-guided practice or projects. This model enables teachers to use class time for more than delivering traditional lectures. The individual rotation model allows students to rotate through stations, but on individual schedules set by a teacher or software algorithm. Unlike other rotation models, students do not necessarily rotate to every station. They rotate only to the activities scheduled on their playlist. The next one, as you are seeing here, is called the flex model. Here, the emphasis is more directed towards online learning, even if it is later supplemented by offline activities and support at times. The flex model lets students move on fluid schedules among learning activities according to their needs. Online learning is the backbone of student learning in a flex model. Teachers provide support and instruction on a flexible as needed basis while students work through course curriculum and content. This model can give students a high degree of control over their learning. Next, in the self-blended model, students take one or more courses entirely online with an online teacher of record and at the same time continue to have brick-and-mortar education experience. This is also known as the a la carte model, and it often provides students with more flexibility over their schedules. The last one here is called the enriched virtual model. This is an alternative to full-time online school, which allows students to complete the majority of their coursework online at home or outside of school, but also requires them to attend school for required face-to-face learning sessions with a teacher. Blended learning combines face-to-face instruction and the smart use of advanced digital learning technologies to deliver multiple benefits, such as greater personalization, being able to learn anytime and anywhere. Also, with lower device cost, increasing availability of internet access, and engaging and sophisticated adaptive learning software systems and tools, it's easier than it has ever been to integrate blended learning into schools. Using TED-Ed, Google Classroom, Playposit, and various other blended learning tools, teachers can now become more productive and student accomplishment can be accelerated by far in comparison to the traditional brick-and-mortar classroom technique. By now, you will be able to start designing a blended learning program for your own class. As a part of an assessment, I have designed a Kahoot quiz for you. Please sign up in a Kahoot and practice the quiz to demonstrate your understanding of the content we have covered in this module. Hope you like using Kahoot. So good luck and enjoy!